Cancer. I don't really identify as a Cancer, to be honest with you. I don't know so much about star sign kind of characteristics, but everything I've ever heard about Cancers doesn't sound like me. And I've checked and double checked my rising signs and all that kind of stuff, and it's all Cancer. I think I'm like triple Cancer. And I even checked with my mum that she didn't get my birth date wrong, which she was very offended by. She was like, of course I know the day you were born. I was like, it's okay if you don't. Like, you had a lot going on at the time, like lots of other kids, like you're busy. Well, I hear that Cancers are very sensitive, wear their emotions on their sleeve, and are real homebodies. But I hate being at home, and I'm not particularly sensitive, and I don't.
So let's talk about Margot Robbie's Cancer and how she identified with the stereotypical description of cancers and why she really didn't like it. So Cancer is represented by the crab. So when you see the crab has a hard shell. The crabs don't really express their emotions too much because from the young age they learned that being so emotional were actually the reason why they were shunned down. So they learned to use this hard protection of a shell in order to protect themselves. So don't ever try to cross a Cancer or try to anger them, especially those people who has placements in Sun in Cancer and Mars in Cancer. The way they express their emotions and anger, they're really kind of be destructive because they hold on to so much, they internalize everything so much, and then they just explode and it affects everything. It affects everything, especially your family. So don't ever touch their possessions, their family, and everything they care about, especially those secrets that they hide. So when you compare all the three signs, I don't want to cross the the Cancer so much because you know how the moon is. The moon is very vengeful. It's represented by the mother. One thing about their ruling planet, which is the moon, only the moon has the dark side. So there is a side of a Cancer you don't really see or don't really. They have a side that they don't show to the world. So you don't want to mess with that seriously. So with Margot Robbie, I think all her emotions were positively transformed towards acting. So it's very good for her. So I think that's all. That's why she don't really feel like her sun sign or really has the affinity for her. But if you can see all her roles, that especially the Barbie one, she has that kind of the femininity. She embodied the femininity or the womanhood that is expressed in Barbie. Cancer is also squaring Libra. So when you see how these two houses are communicated in her place, it's like Cancer with house of home and the house of relationships, which is relating to others. The Barbie character represents it all because you want to be in your shell, you want to be safe in your environment, but in order to be truly successful in life, you have to have Libra-like qualities, and that is very hard for Cancer. And she embodied all that because she didn't want to be stuck in the house. She wants to explore and she didn't want to be so emotional and she wants to be famous. That's it.